cannot labor in perpetuity doing what you want and be upset that you're not getting what you need to get. Hey folks, Dr. Mike here for Renaissance Periodization, and today I'm going to talk to you about something a little bit more philosophical, but nonetheless a philosophy that ends up being very, very applicable to muscle growth and to getting you, especially, the results that you want, which is a big deal. So there are potentially 2 points in an intellectual space which concern us. And by us, I mean folks lifting weights and trying to eat right to get certain results. The first point is what you want to do. Like, I really love high bar squats and barbell bent rows, and I can do them until I'm blue in the face. If someone wrote me a program that had just those 2 lifts in it, maybe some standing barbell shoulder presses, I'd be happy as a clam. I'm doing what I want in the gym. Maybe that even extends to eating what I want, which is Chipotle for every meal of the day. Yes, it comes out of my backside largely the same, with extra blood, of course, my blood. But it feels so good to take in. That's point 1, things that you and I want to do. They're not the same things, but everyone has kind of an agglomeration of strategies and gym exercises, rep schemes, proximities to failure, frequencies of training, every single variable on any single spectrum of variables. You have a place where, at least for the time being, that you want to be. You want to do this. You like it. Then there is another intellectual point in that same intellectual landscape. Now, this point is what is theoretically, at least, close to ideal to do to get the results that you want. Because remember, we don't simply go to the gym to do what we want in most cases. Mostly we're at the gym to try to get results. And we try to get the results doing mostly what we want, but sometimes what gets best results and what we want to do may not line up. There are entire other areas in your life where only what you want is what matters. Like, if you're, let's say you're in college and you got a hookup buddy and you guys are doing great, no emotions, just the nasty, like making sure that you get what you want and that she or he gets what they want is like the only thing. We're not trying to make a baby. Sure, shit, not unless you planned it out and you're married and all that stuff. There is no purpose to the activity other than the activity itself. When you're watching a movie that you like, it's like, what, do I like this movie or not? If you're on a plane, you're flying somewhere and you're trying to scroll through their little system to try to pick a movie, you're not like, what movie is going to be ideal for me to watch based on a number of metrics? The fuck does that even mean? What you like is the answer. It's the final answer. So that what you like and what is optimal is really the same point. But in training, we have something that might pull those 2 apart and make them different points. The quest for results. Because what you want to do may be things you like to do. I like to squat, but maybe what I need is more rectus femoris, that middle part of your quad, to show on stage when I compete in bodybuilding. And one of the exercises that stimulates it the best, far better than any kind of squatting can do, is the leg extension. So that I want to squat, but I need to leg extend, in addition to squatting, of course, in order to get the results that I want. So there is what you want to do and what you must do. It is very important to realize that sometimes those points don't line up. Now, there is nothing by itself wrong with doing what you like. You like to get your technique a little jiggy, little fucking swinging, put some more plates on that motherfucker. Hey, God bless you. You're in the gym for the love of the game, and that's awesome. You want to eat 3 meals a day? You want to eat 6? Dope. No wrong answers. All that stuff is some kind of effective. It'll get you some kind of results. Until, of course, it doesn't, but I'll get to that in just a sec. There's nothing by itself that is wrong with doing what you want. And thus, this video is not an attack on doing what you want and being some kind of optimal bro. And technically speaking, that's not a 30-degree bench press incline angle, and thus it does not optimally simulate your pectoralis major, which is an impression I stole from Dr. James Hoffman, RP Dr. James on Instagram. Give him a follow, full of awesome stuff. And one of the funniest one of the funniest people I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. So nerd voice aside, the idea of doing what you like, so long as it's getting you some good results that you're happy with, nothing wrong with it. We're just going to put it away and leave it the fuck alone. We're not bullying that today. But I'm trying to bring your attention to the disparity potentially between these 2 points. Because what you like to do may be quite different at some points from what you have to do in order to get your best results. Because what you like to do is mostly an emotive experience. You're just feeling your way to it. What you must do is an evidence-based autoregulatory perceptive experience, which is like you apply the best practices as learned by bodybuilders, coaches, and scientists, and delivered to you by me on this channel, or like 50 other channels that are fucking amazing at this shit, ain't better than me. And then that strategy is what you apply. It's more mechanical. It's more machine-like. It is a list of to-dos, which some of them you may like, some of them you may not like, some of them you may downright hate. But here's the difference. If those points are sufficiently separated, then you cannot labor in perpetuity doing what you want and be upset that you're not getting what you need to get. So you want to do some things, but you're not just in the gym. Unlikely anyway, which you're probably not watching these videos if you just go to the gym to have fun. It's an odd place to just go have fun. It hurts. There's sweaty people. It's gross. The discotheque, as I've called it back in my day, AKA the club, that's where you go to just straight up have fun, right? You go to the gym to get results too. And if doing what you want in the gym is no longer or has never gotten you the results that you need, and by need, I mean not need in some grand universal sense. Nobody fucking needs to be jacked. I sure don't need to look like some kind of weird light-skinned Chewbacca or some shit like that. But you say you need these things. You say you want these things. You want 10% body fat. You want bigger quads. You want your biceps to round out a little bit. Nobody needs this but you. And the way you're training may not get you these results either at all, or in a use of time and energy that is something you're okay with. So yeah, you'll eventually get a big back training like this in 5 years. Well, hold on a sec. What if I train more optimally? Yeah, in 2 years, you'll notice really big difference. Shit. Am I really willing to pay 3 years' time to do a little bit more of what I want than what I have to do? That is a decision that you have to make. I'm just here to bring your attention to the fact that these could be 2 different things. How did I get the idea to make this video? Talking to enough folks, IRL, watching some videos on YouTube, seeing some Sam Sulek shit in the metaverse, and reading the not occasional comment, especially on my Instagram posts, of people really emphasizing the fact that in the gym you have to do what you like and what you want to do. And Jesus Christ, they're not wrong, not even by a mile. The most important factor for adherence, for consistency, which gives you all the other gains, is, man, really liking what you do, because it's the most important, because it's the most predictive value. If someone really is passionate about something, that's the best predictor that they're going to keep doing it versus almost any other, or really any other predictor. So liking some shit is really, really awesome. And people just really emphasize that. And I'll say I'll critique someone's technique on a YouTube video, on one of the exercise scientist critique videos. People say, yeah, but I hear you, but you got to do what you like. And that's totally true. You do have to do what you like if you want to keep doing it and keep getting some kind of results. But some kind of results may not be the results that you want to get. So there comes a point where you may have to do what you must, whether or not you like it proximately, or like it a lot, or like it at all. Now, ideally, and this is not always possible, what you can do is kind of learn to love what must be done. Maybe not all the time, maybe not every instance, but if I have to save my fatigue level by cutting my reps shy of failure, and I don't like that because I like to grind and go all the way to failure and throw up, I might be able to retool my thinking to say, you know what is it that I do? What is it that I can like about this? And what you can like about it, for example, is the idea that, when you're not pushing super close to failure, you can really work on your technique a ton because that's the only focus. You can really work on your mind-muscle connection. That's really awesome. And then all of a sudden you don't hate going shy of failure. You love it, but maybe for a slightly different reason. So that what you must do, go shy of failure to preserve your ability to continue to overload, and let's say in a fat loss phase, comes ever so closer, a little bit closer, maybe a lot closer, maybe overlapping the point of what you want to do. So ideally, you take this whole universe of things you have to do to get the results you want, and you transpose it onto the universe of what you like and want. But you can't just pretend that shit. You have to get a little thinking and feel out how you can recaricature what it is that you need to do to make it fit into a box that is labeled what I like. It's not always possible. It's often possible on the margins, which means you can at least learn not to totally fucking hate some shit you have to do. I mean, I go to work every day. You guys think I like making these videos? Every second of my time on this channel, I fucking hate. I hate public speaking. I hate how I look, hate talking to a camera, and I don't let him find out about it. But I have a dartboard. There's only Scott the Video Guy's face on it every fucking day. I don't even throw darts at it anymore. I just throw fucking rotten tomatoes at it. I tear it off the wall. The butlers put another one up because they know how much I want to fucking hate. JK, but we all have stuff in our life we don't like to do. How many of you guys love to brush your teeth? I mean, just can't fucking wait to wake up. You wake up, it's only 4 a.m. You're like, shit. Gotta go back to sleep. I try to fall asleep. I hope it's 7:30 soon so I can jump out of my bed and brush my teeth. What the fuck? You must be some. If you like that, don't tell us in the comments because you're a crazy person. Actually do, so we can have the FBI come over to your house and discover corpses, which is what no doubt you keep in your basement. So we all do stuff we don't love to do, but we at least try not to fucking hate it. I mean, if you hate brushing your teeth and really feel the emotion of hatred, what if two things are going to happen? Stop brushing your teeth and then no more dates. Or two, you're just going to hate a large fraction of your life. And why? You could just re-architect it into at least neutral. So that's something to consider. At the very least, even if you can't transpose the universe of what you have to do to get the results you want into the universe of what you like to do, you can at least notice the disparity between those points. Note it, understand the impacts on your results, rejigger your expectations so that the results are now more in line with what you want to do. So if you like to train a certain way, it is not going to get you to look just the way you want, but it's going to get you to look damn good. You had better become very familiar and very intimate and really start to be okay with looking damn good instead of the perfect version of yourself. Because you're not willing to do what it takes to get the perfect version of yourself. That is not a reality that either A, you're going to get, or B, get anytime soon. So it's all about, this whole talk is about aligning your expectations and your practices with reality. One of those three things has to shift at the very least, possibly all three, in order to get the shits aligned. You guys know what happens. It's like the moon, the Venus, and the fucking stars align, and the portal to hell opens, and all shit breaks loose. Was it Scott the Video Guy? You ever seen the movie Fifth Element? How much of that movie did you watch on mute and rewind the Leeloo Dallas multipass scenes? Stop. There's dialogue in that movie? That movie's not 1 minute, 55 seconds long when she's like fighting her way out of that shit with the titties and the tape. She's getting made. Yeah. So honestly, her getting made scene, even though it's pure science fiction, I can't watch without tearing up at the beauty of science. Legit. Isn't that fucking weird, Scott the Video Guy? I teared up too. Yeah. The tears don't come out of that part of your body. That's not tears. In any case, we digress. Fucking tears. We're getting canceled. Yeah, she's of age, I think. Well, technically, she was like a day old. No, you're getting canceled for sure, Scott. That's real bad news. So what you want to do, what you expect it will give you, and what you have to do to meet those expectations should be aligned. If one of those things is off, like as they say in South Park, you're going to have a bad time. Maybe not a bad time, but you could have had a better time. Wrapping this up, Sam Sulek is the new big thing. And that's fucking great. is among all of the other benefits of the Sam Sulek phenomenon, is the idea that a lot of people are learning from him by proxy or from his kind of stated claims that you gotta love what you're doing in the gym. And that's so fucking important. I'm not detracting that at all. As a matter of fact, I made up this whole talk just to be able to use Sam Sulek in the thumbnail so we get some fucking likes and views. You guys, I don't want to have to cut down to 250 butlers. These people need jobs. I don't know their names, but they need jobs. Keep clicking on things and buying stuff. It's a great approach Sam Sulek has. Pure passion. But on the other end, and taking nothing away from Sam whatsoever, there are folks who follow Sam, who look up to him, and as well they should, that do not look like Sam, never will look like Sam, and worse, they're not going to look like how they want in the time frame in which they want, because they're leaning a little too heavily into doing what they like and feels good versus doing the dirty work of doing what you must. So if you want your best results, if at any point you're doing what you like in the gym, you put the barbell down and you look in the mirror and you're like, man, fuck, I lift all the fucking time. Why don't I look as much like I lift as I think I look? And you avail yourself to the scientific literature. You watch, channels like, for example, Jeff Nippert's channel, and you realize like, oh, there's science to this shit. You check out Milo Wolf, you check out Dr. Pack, you check out Menno Henselman's YouTube channel, which is fucking amazing. And you realize like, there's actually facts out there in the world. And some of the facts about how you lift to get the best results or eat to get the best results, do cardio to get the best results, aren't exactly some shit I want to be doing. And they're sure shit not stuff I'm doing now. Once you become aware of this, give it some thought and think, there is no avoiding hard training if you want to grow. But if you want to grow the most, your training needs to be hard and smart. RP Hypertrophy app will make sure you're progressing on track, monitoring and adjusting your workout at all times. So for all that work you're doing, you can be sure you're getting the best results. What is more important to me? Doing the stuff I like to do right now and continuing to get the results I'm getting, or maybe venturing out and doing some discomforting things, at least some new things that you might not fall in love with right away or ever. Shit, I've been married for however long. Just kidding. Crystal, I swear to God, baby, if you see this, please don't fucking hit me. Not again. I make money with this. And actually, Scott, if I got hit in the face, I'd probably look better. Huh?
Bend things back where they're supposed to be.
Thanks, God. In any case, consider that sometimes, I don't want to put too fine a point on it, but the thing that separates children from adults is children do what they want, adults do what they have to. Adults get results. Oh, hey, I got a fucking meme out of that. Children cry mostly and also soil themselves. Ostensibly, they have some other purpose I'm not really familiar with. All jokes aside, if you're not getting the results you want, there's this whole universe of evidence-based practice that may forward you ideas about what to do that you're not currently doing. Better technique, reps in reserve, progression and periodization. Some exercises that you're like, ugh, this is like lame TikTok shit. I want to fucking smash barbells. I feel you. But there's feeling and then there's thinking. And if you think about it, sometimes doing the shit you don't really want to do, like your homework in high school, is going to get you the shit you want long term. Man, like a college degree and a highly lucrative job in a big city, see? Or peaked biceps, which the latter of which is clearly the more important. In any case, doing what you love is awesome. And if you can learn to love what you have to do, holy shit, you've got it made. But sometimes you're gonna have to grit your teeth a little bit and do some shit you don't love, some Jocko Willink type shit. And then you're going to get much closer or to the results that you wanted and look back and maybe, just maybe, say, damn, I'm really glad I pushed myself to do some shit I wasn't comfortable doing. Which is my whole life, fellas. I don't even know what the fuck I like. It's been so long. My 450-pound dominatrix knows exactly what I like, however. Oh, boy. Anyway, she'll be here real soon to put the fucking punishment down on me, so I better shut up. See you guys next time.